water bottle with ultra titanium alloy metal. You're not sure why you need all that. I mean, it just holds water. But you're getting it anyway. Because if you're hiking near an active volcano and you accidentally drop the bottle into molten lava, your water will still be icy cold. Switch to Progressive and you could save big time. For water bottles. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states. Potential savings will vary.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have an accident 94 westbound at Manning on the right shoulder. Eastbound 94 slow from Maple Grove Parkway to the Fish Lake Interchange. On 394, traffic is tight eastbound approaching 94. 35W slow northbound from Lake Street up to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by KFC. Colonel Sanders spent his life pursuing bold flavors. In doing so, he cooked up a big extra crispy KFC chicken sandwich that comes classic or spicy. Then he paired it with a tiny $3.99 price. It's a big sandwich for a small price. The Colonel lived so we could chicken. Prices and participation may vary while supplies last.
Watch the Dave Ryan Show on YouTube. Just search Dave Ryan TV live on YouTube and the iHeartRadio app. It's 101.3 KDWB.
We are on YouTube. It's like a big giant TV studio in here. There's cameras and lights in here, and you can watch us on YouTube, Dave Ryan TV.
Who comments and tell Dave he looks sexier, or he looks kind of hot, actually, not sexy, with your glasses on.
You're kind of hot.
Yeah, kind of hot.
You're kind of hot.
Sexy's too much.
You're kind of hot.
And you're kind of not hot, too.
You're kind of hot.
Both.
You're so mean. You're a bully.
Me?
What do you have?
Me? Yes.
I'm a bully?
You're a bully.
What do you got in your pocket?
What do I got in my pocket?
Yeah.
Dip, number one.
Well, I know that, but what's the other thing? Oh, those are your shades.
These are the sunglasses that clip. See, look at that.
Oh, he just went full dad mode.
Is this a dad mode kind of a
Yes.
thing? These are sunglasses that, I mean, who cares? But my contacts were bothering me. So I turned around, went back home, got glasses. And these are the kind that have magnetic glass sunglasses that clip onto the front.
You should sit like that for the rest of the show.
You think so?
Yeah.
I can't really see very well in here, but you can see them on YouTube, Dave Ryan TV. State Fair starts today. I'm going to be at the State Fair later today from 11 until 1. Come by and pick up a You're Kind of Hot shirt. I think it says You're Kind of Hot on the front. And then on the back, it's got the Dave Ryan logo, I believe.
Yes.
Come by and pick those up. We're going to be at this fair. All of us will be there on Saturday from 10 until 3. We're doing everything from an eating contest to a celebrity lookalike contest. Jonah Ray is rumored to come by. I'm going to find out what time Jonah Ray is going to come by. Remind me, call him tomorrow live on the air and see what time he's going to come by.
I would love to remind you.
Because we love Jonah. He's a great guy. Maybe we'll bring an acoustic guitar and we'll have him sing something. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it?
That'd be kind of cool. Does he know how to play guitar?
I don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
We give him one. He's like, great, thanks.
Can you play that track for me?
Yeah.
He only plays the jug. It's like, well, I don't play the guitar, Dave, but I play the jug.
That would be perfect for the fair, though. I'd be down for it.
All right. State Fair, this or that. We got a little list of things, your choices, and you just shout out which one you would rather do.
Okay, we'll start off with deep fried Oreos versus deep fried Snickers.
Ooh.
I've gone back and forth both like multiple years, but I think the winner is deep fried Oreos.
Okay, deep fried Oreos. Fun.
I think I'm going to go Snickers because, just why not? It's different.
Okay, Dave?
I would do Oreos, but I would not do either of those. I'm not a sweets kind of a person.
All right, I'll
but
say
I respect
Oreos.
that. That's
delicious.
fine.
Moving on, French fries or fried pickles?
Oh, I hate pickles. I'm going French fries 1,000%.
Fried pickles.
Same.
Yeah.
Fried pickles for me as well, even though I love the French fries too. You have to pick one. All right, State Fair, this or that. Cheese curds or cheese on a stick?
Cheese curds.
Cheese curds,
Cheese curds.
1,000%.
All right, yeah, cheese curds. It was hard for me to match up cheese curds with anything because I knew it was going to win. All right, moving on. Lemonade stand or milk stand?
Lemonade stand.
Same. I'm not a milk person.
Fun.
Milk.
Milk?
I think so.
You weren't sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Milk.
There is a lemonade stand on Machinery Hill that has orangeade. I will recommend that. It is
really?
delicious.
You didn't have to point that out to me. That sounds
And
good.
limeade and lemonade. Fabulous. Okay, moving on. State Fair, this or that. Sweet Martha's or the Dairy Barn malt?
Oh, Dairy Barn malt. I love me a milkshake malt.
But I'm going to pass on both. I don't like Sweet Martha's, and I'm not into malt, so I'll buy one.
None
for
of
you,
the
Bailey.
ice cream at the Dairy Barn?
I don't know.
Nothing?
I don't care.
Dang.
I'll buy one for you.
Okay, thank you.
I don't like malt, so Sweet Martha's for sure.
Okay, I'm going to go with the Dairy Barn malt because sometimes they have like a rhubarb one. Jenny, write down that Dave said he would buy me one. Thank you. All
All right, State Fair, this or that. Giant slide or the sky glider?
Giant slide.
Giant
But
slide.
I like both. They're both. I mean, the sky glider is underrated. It really is cool.
Truly.
And there's two of them. There's a smaller one and there's a really long one, if I remember right.
Yes, I like the one that your feet dangle. My mom and I go on that one usually. And then you go over the building that people take their bras off and they throw them.
Okay. And
That
then
is
there's
a
the
thing.
gondola one that seats, I think, 4 people in there.
I've never been on that one.
They're both very cool.
Fabulous.
Underrated.
Jenny, giant slide or sky glider?
Sky glider for me.
Fabulous. Look at us. Half and half here. Okay. State Fair, this or that. Unlimited fries or unlimited. Sorry, not fries. I meant rides. Unlimited rides or unlimited food.
No question. Unlimited food.
Hell yeah.
I don't need to ride. I'm done. I can ride, but I don't need to.
Jenny, you said you like rides.
I was going to say I would go rides because I get too full too quickly. So unlimited food doesn't work for me.
I got you.
I'd be miserable by like 2 hours in.
Yeah, I'm going to need unlimited food personally. You walk off the food.
You think you do.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can't walk off that much food.
State Fair, this or that. S'mores beer or mini donut beer?
I already said this earlier, so s'mores beer for me.
I'm
Mini
going to say
donut
mini
beer.
donut beer.
Yeah, I'm with you, Bailey.
Okay.
Have you tried them, Dave?
No, I don't. The sweets, anything just kind of oogs me
They're
out.
not really that sweet. At least a s'mores beer, I don't think is that sweet.
Okay,
in my
I'll go mini
opinion.
donut beer. I hear everybody rave
It's
about
delicious. All right. Couple left. State Fair, this or that. Corn on the cob or big fat bacon?
it. Good one.
Thank you.
Corn on the cob, I think.
Mhm.
Like regular corn on the cob, not
It's
the
so
elote.
good. It's like
Not
roasted.
the elote. No.
It's like roasted. They burn it a little bit.
They
It's
dip
so
it in
good.
butter.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go corn on the cob.
Same.
Same as well. That one was also hard to match up. And then finally, State Fair, this or that. Pronto pups versus corn dogs.
I'm a
Corn dog.
I'm a pull a Dave. I don't care for either one.
Really? I'm a Pronto Pup girly.
Pronto pup girly as well. Those are delicious. And really, you can only get those at the fair. Like I can eat a corn dog anywhere.
That's true.
What?
You can buy them in the frozen food section
Yeah.
down at Walmart.
They literally
yeah.
say State Fair corn dogs.
They
on them.
literally do. Yeah.
I'll
no,
take a Pronto pup.
I got you. Okay.
Thanks, everybody. That's
Good
State Fair, this or
one.
that.
Mhm.
Thank you. Haunted house or Sky Tower?
I've never been in either
Me
one.
neither.
What is the Sky Tower?
You can't miss it. It's exactly. You will see it. You'll be like, oh, that's the Sky
Oh.
Tower.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
big
rotating.
pole with a rotating.
Oh no, I hate that stuff. Oh, I hate heights.
It's not like a drop thing, though.
No.
It's like a very
It's
slow,
slow.
up and down.
Toddlers go on.
Yeah.
this.
haunted house.
Okay, I would do the Sky Tower.
I'd do the Sky Tower,
every
Me too.
time.
I pee myself in haunted houses.
What about the big wheel? Have any of you ever been on the big
The
wheel?
giant Ferris wheel?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I honestly
Is
hated
it
it.
terrifying?
It's
No.
huge. It's
It
so
is
high.
a little bit scary if you don't like heights, but also they shove you in there with like 4 other people. If you're like, I was there with someone I was seeing at the time,
Yeah.
and literally it was so awkward because it was date number like 3, and then we had to be on it with like 4 strangers.
Randos.
And we got this, so it's like 3 and 3. We had to sit across from each other. My date was so mad. He literally was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Somebody
Okay.
texted and asked when our merch is going to be announced. 8 a.m. We'll have the website up so that way you can see. And if you can't make it out to the fair, you can buy them on KDWB.com.
All the
shirts
t-shirts and
stuff.
things like that. Yeah,
Awesome.
it was super cool. Check out the You're Kind of Hot shirt from the Dave Ryan Show. Plus, they have the classic retro gray KDWB rainbow logo
You're
shirt.
welcome. I fought for that.
Thank you, Bailey,
You're
for
welcome.
doing that one. All right, it is KDWB. We'll be back in a second. I want to read you a very interesting and disturbing email. Basically, what happened is somebody sadly died. And you know how on online obituaries you can go and make a comment like, oh, they were such a great person, they will be missed.
Mhm.
R.I.P. This person did not like the deceased, and you'll hear what they posted and why. It's coming up next on KDWB. Then we'll get back into the fun stuff.
Yes.
Vaughn Stirs the Pot, War of the Roses, Jenny's been on Reddit, and Benson Boone tickets all coming up. It's only here on KDWB.
101.3
KDWB.
If you head into the Minnesota State Fair today, it's going to be. And then tomorrow, we're going to see some morning thunderstorms, partly cloudy the rest of the day, a high of 77.
This report is sponsored by Taco Bell. Now that Taco Bell's new marinated grilled steak burritos and Chipotle Ranch or Cheesy Melt are just $3, it's steak night every night of the week. Choose yours today at participating stores for a limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Tax extra.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A pilot.
And step 1 is?
Asking mom to buy a plane?
Almost.
Big dreams start with clear vision, and at Pearl Vision, we help them see clearly as their dreams take shape. Schedule an eye exam at pearlvision.com. Get 40% off a second pair for you or your family. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating store for details.
Oh boy. Hey, it's Jenny, and that's exactly what I said when my AC didn't turn on earlier this summer. But then I called Oh Boy's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, and oh boy, did they deliver. Locally owned, family operated, and always on time, Oh Boy's handles it all. Heating and cooling, plumbing, and drains. No gimmicks, just honest work from folks who live right here in our community. So next time something goes wrong, say it with me. Oh boy. Then call the pros at Oh Boys. Visit callohboys.com.
KDWB FM, Richfield, Minneapolis, St. Paul, an iHeart radio station. Make us the #1 preset on your car radio and on the free and improved iHeartRadio app. Listen for all your music, radio, and podcasts. Free never sounded so good.
iHeart presents the Big Three Basketball Championship and 8th Annual All-Star Game. Miami 305's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets for the title. Plus Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, and more. CBS Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific.
This is Secret Clinical dominating extra stinky stress sweat. And this is regular deodorant. Secret Clinical in a heat wave. Oh, what a beautiful day. This is regular deodorant. Ugh, I can't. Secret Clinical with workout sweat. Let's run another marathon. And regular deodorant. How much more? Secret is the GOAT because nothing fights sweat better. Stay fresher under pressure.
Smash burgers, salads, and 16 different wing flavors can be found today at Elm Creek Brewing. Open every day at 11 a.m. Elm Creek Brewing and King of the Wing is serving up lunch daily as well as good vibes. Elm Creek Brewing, your home for 24 tap beers and THC beverages. Elm Creek Brewing.
Refresh, restore, and protect your employees and your customers. Call Zero Res to clean your business the right way so your floors and surfaces stay cleaner longer without the harmful chemicals the other guys use. Call 952-0-RES.
One call, that's all. It's Chris Lindahl, and that's my promise to you. When you call us about getting a guaranteed cash offer on a house, you take a huge step toward getting a fresh start in life. Make the call today at 763-401-SOLD or go to chrislindahl.com.
Attorney advertiser. Prior results do not guarantee or assume the outcome. In each person's recovery depends on facts and laws in each client's case.
Top dog, I need your help. Need you to bite somebody. It's really not a person. It's really another dog. You'll never guess what happened. I got bit by a dog. It wasn't a regular dog. It was a police dog. I was minding my business. Well, I really wasn't. Police was outside. They were serving a warrant. Wanted to see what was going on, so I went outside. Dog thought I was the person they was chasing. Then he bit me. The dog was trying to kill me. He was standing over me. Kept biting me. They saying I'm resisting. They saying I'm going to jail. I'm saying I didn't do it. You got the wrong person. I really didn't do it. You ready to go bite? Make them bleed like I did? Any accent, call the dog. Top dog law.
Hi, I'm Trisha, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company, where we're all about you. Your style, your budget, your dream engagement ring. Are you looking for a style that's classic, modern, vintage, or something in between? Not sure? At Shane Company, we're here to help. We have so much style under one roof because a friend knows you like options. Drop by or visit us at shaneco.com. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
iHeart presents the Big Three Basketball Championship and 8th Annual All-Star Game. Miami 305's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J Chicago Triplets for the title. Plus Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, and more. CBS Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific.
Nothing beats a sweet moment of sharing M&M's peanut. Except maybe sharing M&M's peanut between beats of music performed live. M&M's Peanut is giving away a trip for two to the iHeartRadio Music Festival this September in Las Vegas. Turn that peanutty crunch into a rocket experience. Enter for your chance to win at iHeart.com/MMS. M&M's, it's more fun together. Available on Amazon. Terms and conditions apply.
Your one stop for advertising? Call 844-844-iHeart.
From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 35W northbound from Lake Street up to 94. Highway 169 slow northbound from Highway 101 to Pioneer Trail. We have delays on Highway 10 eastbound from 93rd lane to 35W. Lafayette Freeway slow northbound from Plato to 94. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by USI Fiber. Tired of buffering? USI Fiber brings you blazing fast internet. No lag, no hassle. They're not just speedy, they're friendly, local, and always here to help. Stream, game, or work from home seamlessly with the Twin Cities' favorite fiber provider. USI Fiber. Unbelievably simple internet. Visit usifiber.com today.
School's back, and so is your side hustle as a full-time chauffeur. For every ride, meltdown, touching me, and favorite song turn-up, there's iHeartRadio. Sing along to today's hits on commercial-free stations like Hit Nation Junior.
I'm sorry I'm here for someone else.
Or carefully curated playlists like Disney Hits. And learn something new together with the podcast Brains On. iHeartRadio's got your back with the perfect soundtrack. Open the iHeartRadio app, search family, and find your family's next preset now. You can do more than listen on KDWB. You can watch The Dave Ryan Show. Just go to YouTube and search Dave Ryan TV.
Watch us on TV right now. Hi, Mom. All right. It is KDWB on the Dave Ryan in the Morning Show. How's your little doggy doing? How's little Ava? What's the latest?
Okay, so
she ate a couch cushion.
She ate half of our entire couch cushion. We spent hours in the hospital yesterday, and they took x-rays. She still has pieces of the cushion, the foam in her, because she hasn't been pooping in 24 hours, or now 48 hours. This morning, she thankfully pooped because they gave her some liquids to keep her to keep it flowing, hydrated and flowing and stuff. So she finally did poop, but she has this like green goop on her eyes that we saw yesterday, which is part of the big reason we took her. And I'm glad that the doctor said that it might be an allergy. This morning, it looked like her eyes were swollen, but they said they think it's just an allergy. I don't know. The doctors are being helpful, but I feel like once they kind of fix something else happens. So we're just keeping a close eye on her.
Poor girl.
Yeah, she's 6 months old, and I know she doesn't know any better, but it's like,
but it's still is like, when they get into the trash, they don't know any better. They're just being a dog, but at the same time, you're pissed because they scattered trash all over. They ate out of the cat box.
And it's not even, we haven't even been upset about the couch. It's just she's not pooping, and so we're worried that the foam is still in her. Now the goop on her eyes. I looked it up, and Google said that it could be a bacterial infection. So.
My question is how has this tested yours and Alyssa's relationship?
You know something? Me and Alyssa are looking at each other. It was so cute. We had a moment in the doctor where they were like, Ava, and we both got up like, wow, is this what it's going to be like when we have kids?
Yeah.
Like, just so concerned. Alyssa woke me up this morning like crying because Ava her eyes were swollen because of the goop. So I think it's made us, I wouldn't say closer, but like we're just learning what we're going to be like as parents slowly but surely.
I think one of the things that you'll notice when you have a dog is if you both chip in and take care of the dog, like one person feeds him in the morning, one feeds at night, one cleans up the dog poop, one takes for a walk, and you split it up. That's a good indicator of how you'll be when you have a baby.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we've had Ava for over 2 months now, so we've been doing good at that, but now because we just have to pay extra attention, I think we're going to be great parents. Okay, I know it's like different. I know it's not a kid, but...
You get pregnant right now. Go get pregnant.
I'll do it right now. I'll be pregnant.
You do it, buddy.
BRB.
I'm going to read you an email that is, it's weird and disturbing, but I wanted to bring this up because I think it's I'll just read it to you. Hey guys, a few weeks ago, I was chatting with my father-in-law. We were talking about one of his ex-girlfriends. He was going, wonder what happened to her. So I Googled her and found an obituary. She died in 2022. There's an online guest book where people can sign and send their condolences. The very first one said, I am her estranged daughter. Mm-hmm. So this is written by her daughter that they no longer spoke. Mm-hmm. She's been dead a year and I do not miss her. She was a terrible human and treated her daughters horribly. She was abusive and twisted. She died with her 2 older daughters refusing to attend the service. Her 3rd daughter, she helped into an early grave by enabling her alcoholism. The only good thing she did was to die. No one misses her. We are all relieved she cannot hurt anyone ever again.
Yikes.
So after reading that, I'm wondering, you guys think that this writer was being courageous, cruel, or both? Is it disrespectful to speak ill of the dead, even if it's true? Okay, there's my heavy topic for the day. That's from Becky. I thought that was so interesting.
It's interesting that it also was written, a year later, they said?
Yeah, a year later,
the person passed, and that person literally went to the online thing and was like, I just got to put it out there.
Yeah, maybe they were like haunted by it, so they're like, you know what? I'm going to say something.
I think that people get so haunted by their childhood, and rightfully so. And I think that most of us, all of us in the room, and hopefully you listening, had a wonderful childhood. It flies by in a blink. I mean, it doesn't when you're 8 years old, but whatever. But for somebody to mess you up and not give you a childhood that is, because you don't know when you're 8 years old, you don't know what it's supposed to be like. You don't have any experience. You turn about 21 or 24 and you start talking about what your friends' childhoods were like, and you realize they were all better than yours.
Yeah, and you didn't realize, like, oh.
And so if this abusive, horrible, selfish, narcissistic mother made it, I think she's got every right. Her mom ruined her childhood. She's got every right to disparage this awful dead woman, in my opinion.
I agree.
Now, if I'm her, like a friend of hers from church, I probably don't have the right to say that. But this is her daughter. She can say whatever she wants to.
I agree that she has the right. And it's almost like, even though it might come off disrespectful, it's almost respectful because she waited a year to post it. Not when like everyone was probably going to the obituary to look at things, you know? So like she didn't do it right as everyone was writing nice things. She just probably sat on that for a while and finally was like, I'm putting this out here because I feel like it's going to be a release or some kind of closure for her.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think she had the right to do it.
Oh,
and
no question.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, if it was not her daughter, if it was like someone she dated 30 years prior, was like, this was an awful woman that I dated, then like, yeah, maybe don't do that.
Yeah. And not only did she wait a year, but she also like didn't do it as this woman was dying. Like, I don't know how, like her death story necessarily, but like, imagine somebody's like slowly dying and you're like, I'm not even mad that she's dying. I'm so excited about it. Then it would seem super disrespectful. And like, I get it, and I'm sure I get it in the like the closure sense that hopefully it did bring her some closure, because other than that, it does feel, I don't know, weird to me. I would just be like, I'm just going to let it go. It's been a year.
Yeah, that's what I don't think the closure thing is a justification at all. It's a year later. Just what are you getting out of that? You know what she did to you, and I guess putting it online, you think like, oh, I put this out there because people are going to see it and I get off my chest. But nobody's really going to see it. It's been a year.
No, but it was cathartic for her.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. I'll tell you a quick Gary Spivey story. Gary Spivey is our psychic. And so somebody called in years ago and they said, as someone, and I can't remember if it was their mother or their sister or someone was dying, they went to their bedside and they said, you're a terrible person. I really am not going to miss you. You're a terrible. So it was a relative, like that had ruined their life. And they felt bad about it. And Gary's answer was, they were a terrible person. And it reminded me of a story. When I went to school, there was a girl who I went to school with all through like third grade on, and she was not very nice. And she died. She always had heart problems, died shortly after high school. And then years later, Facebook came on, and somebody's like, yeah, remember Jerry? Remember Jerry? Yeah, I remember Jerry. And another woman wrote, I don't miss her at all. She was mean. She was a bully. She treated me like crap. And I'm not going to sit there and pile on with the condolences because she was a terrible person.
I feel like everybody has somebody that you know that is a bad person that dies. And in your heart, you're like, well, too bad for them. But you're like not upset. But like, it's the people who, you know, have the balls to like say something about it on a public platform where I'm like, I could never.
You know, we always talk about like, you know, tell your kids how much you love them and appreciate them. And like, you know, let your kids know, hey, if you got a good mom or a dad, and they live in Tallahassee or they live in Spokane, send them a little text and say, hey, you know what? I love you. I thank you for all you do for me. Thank you for all the things that you did. Because let me tell you, as a parent, that would mean a lot. Because parents are always saying, I love you. Carson, I love you. Allison, Chase, Beth, I love you. But it's nice to hear, you know, if you had great parents, send them a little text.
Yeah. I like this text that came in because I fully believe this. This person said, I'm actually burying my mom today. We had a really hard relationship at times due to some childhood trauma. I found a way to forgive. Holding anger only hurts the holder.
Yeah.
I hope that person finds peace. And I so agree with that. There are people who have done me wrong in my life. And like, yeah, they're not in my life anymore. But like, I don't wish ill on them at all. I like truly hope that they're doing better and like, whatever they did to me, that they aren't doing that to someone else. Like, that's how I feel about it. But I
Not
don't
me.
wish
I hope
ill.
they lose a leg in a
I
train
know
accident.
You
In a
are
train
petty
accident.
McPederston over there.
No, I'm not petty. I'm just
Petty LaBelle.
just bitter. Petty LaBelle. There are a bunch of text messages about this. We're not going to spend a lot of time on this. We've already spent too long. It's kind of a downer topic, but I wanted to bring something positive out of it, that if you had really wonderful parents, then let them know, because I know you do. Your mom will say, I love you. And you're like, I love you too, Mom. But maybe send a little text message or a little phone call and just say, hey, I wanted to thank you for the wonderful things that you've done for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because we kids, we take it for granted. I so wish I had told my dad before he died how wonderful he had been to me in his stern sort of way.
He knew, probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
Every time I talk to my dad now, he always says, love you at the end of the conversation. It makes me so happy because my dad was just like not as affectionate growing up. And my mom was always like the helicopter hugging me, like basically sitting on top of me if I'm at home kind of mom.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm very happy that we've gotten to that point in our relationship.
We brought out a lot of text messages about this. And like I said, I don't want to spend a whole lot longer, but it's really interesting. Here's one that says, I'm 30 and I feel like this is how I would feel when my mom passes. Maybe not as harsh, but my grief would be short.
Wow.
Another one says, my mom abused me my entire life. She has like personality disorders, thinks the government is microwaving her brain.
Oh.
No one in my family talks to her. I don't wish bad for her, but no one will miss her when she passes. And it feels like even her own life will be better when it happens. She's a terrible person. And I think that's one of the things about life is you learn that there really are terrible people out there.
Mm-hmm. And that's what I think. Just, it's okay to have whatever feelings, whether it's resentment or not grief, whatever. That's fine. But I just think going on the post, a year later to get it out, if it worked for you, cool. But I just don't see the point.
All right.
But it's totally fine to have the feelings.
Let's move on. You want to move on?
Yeah.
State Fair starts today.
Amen.
Oh,
the doors are open.
Technically is open, right? It opened at 7.
Yes. Doors are open, baby.
I wonder who was the first in the doors this year.
Oh, you know.
Somebody will have the report soon.
Yes.
Carol 11 will have
probably.
the report.
It was a kid last year.
Was it a kid last year?
Like 9-year-old
Karen
girl.
has something up.
They do the big scissors and they cut the ribbon. Is that what they do?
No, they
I don't
just
think you do that, yeah.
they just make it a big deal. They're like, oh,
First person in the State Fair.
Mildred is the first.
I got
person.
it.
Mildred.
I got it. Told you, Carol 11's already on top of it.
Yeah.
Father and son, Scott and Nicholas Schwartz, were the first 2 people after a 24-hour wait. They were waiting outside the gates for 24 hours.
hours.
Isn't that
That's
crazy?
cool.
People
Absolutely.
wait for it's like sneakers on a Saturday morning. People do that for the State Fair and I love it.
That'd be kind of fun. It would be a fun, like, one-time novelty thing that I would do. Is wait
You're
24
right.
hours for the fair to open. Never
Super
again.
Cool. I'll be there later today from 11 till 1 at the KDWB booth. Come by and say hi. We're going to get into War of the Roses coming up in a second. We got Dave's Dirt to cover, some dirt going on. But right now, Vaughn, as he does daily, is going to stir the pot. What's on your mind?
I think umbrellas are childish. Stop using them.
You're
What?
dumb.
My hair.
And this has been Vaughn Stirs the Pot.
I think they're childish. Because, first of all, how many people do you see on a daily walking around with an umbrella? None.
I use them all the time.
No.
If it's raining,
You look like a little kid.
I look like I'm dry. You
Put on a
dummy.
hoodie.
I will back it up that when I grew up in Colorado, there were 2 things that our group, our society never did. Men never wore shorts. And maybe because we were kind of hillbillies and lived out in the country, we never wore shorts ever. And I remember in college, a kid, Daryl, carried an umbrella into class. And we're like, Daryl, nerd.
I mean, maybe
with an umbrella, because we'd walk around soaking wet and come into the house or come into work or class and be soaking wet.
No, after middle school.
So dumb.
After middle school, I think stop using them. Kids in elementary school, it's fine because it's cute. But as an adult or just anything older than middle school, what's the point? Put
Are
on
you
a
being
hoodie.
like, real men don't use umbrellas?
No, I'm not even just saying men or women, Bailey. I'm just saying people in general. And also,
That's dumb.
how do you store an umbrella? If you put it in a
Fold it
car, huh?
Fold it up, put it in the little door cover.
Yeah, but then your floor gets all wet. You try to put it in like an umbrella bag, and the bag gets all wet and murky. Ugh.
Yeah, I love having an umbrella because it means that I'm dry.
You also live a life like you're the real life Mary Poppins, so I understand that
She
about
calls
you,
hers
Bailey.
a parasol.
My umbrella actually is the Mary Poppins umbrella.
I don't doubt that
exactly.
But I still think it's dumb because you said just wear a hoodie. Well, hoodies get wet. You know what I want? An umbrella and one of those yellow slickers that you wear.
I think it's
A
funny
raincoat?
when I
A
Curious George raincoat.
I want to look like Curious George out there.
I think it's funny when I see people walk with the umbrellas and the umbrella gets it flips upside down, reverse. So then you just look like you're struggling because the wind is so windy.
You are struggling. You are struggling. You're
Exactly.
like, get back.
You don't do that with a hoodie. But I'm starting to pot.
Also don't stay dry with a hoodie.
Yeah.
Just get wet. It's fine.
No.
So, I'm saying Vaughn stirs the pot. Stop using umbrellas. You look like a
I'm
kid.
going to disagree with you on that one. That's like saying don't wear a jacket because it's cold. Jackets are dumb.
Yeah, Vaughn probably was the kid in school who wouldn't wear a jacket because he didn't want to look stupid.
I definitely, the puff coat? Yeah, I did not want to wear a puffer coat.
Stupid. You know what you look? Warm. You know what you look like with an umbrella? Dry.
Okay.
Dumb.
Thank you, Vaughn. Let's get into Dave's Dirt, followed by War of the Roses. Brand new one where she sets a trap in the laundry room to see whether he washed the sheets when she was out of town. You'll hear all about it on War of the Roses. Coming up in about 3 minutes on KDWB.
The Dave Ryan Show, 101.3 KDWB.
Us Weekly's had a big cover story about Travis and Taylor, talking about how they are just so in love. It's been the summer that changed everything. She's done with her tour. He was off season, so they got to spend a lot of time together. And she would leave little notes around the house, little love notes around the house. And they are just really bonded. And she said, they say Taylor thinks he's hilarious and is never bored with him. If it's true, then that's great. Because I think that if you're just always if you're around somebody that you can do anything with and you have fun, like if you're going shopping for water softener salt together and you have fun doing it, that's a good relationship.
Sounds like a good time. I love an errand.
I love errands too. So coming out at midnight tonight is Somber. And if you know his music, we play the song Undressed by him. I've been listening to a lot of his songs that he's released so far. Back to Friends is another one, but he does have a new album coming out at midnight tonight, and he is going to be performing at the VMAs on September 7th. I feel like he's kind of the new, not hosier, but like kind of along the lines of that. Yeah. But also he's 20 years old, and like he talks about not wanting to get undressed for someone new. And it's like, what kind of heartbreak have you gone through? 20 years old. Come on, buddy. Right. But I love his music. It's really good.
Cindy Sweeney says it was mostly girls who had an issue with her bathwater soap. Even though it sold out in seconds, there were plenty of backlash all over her social media. And she says she does read some of the comments and that they were mainly from women. She said it was mainly the girls making comments about it, which I thought was really interesting because they all love the idea of Jacob Elordi's bathwater. So she's clapping back there. I know she's kind of in hot water, bathwater right now. In general, people aren't happy with her like jeans ad that she did. She stays in the news regardless. Sydney Sweeney does.
Because she's beautiful.
True.
That's what it is.
True facts.
A school district in Indiana had to shut down on the 5th day of school because the catalytic converters were stolen off of all 20 of their school buses. Here's the police chief talking about exactly what happened.
Catalytic converters, you can scrap those for a nice price. I hear anywhere from $500 to maybe $900 a piece. Most important thing is that we get our kids back to school.
Catalytic converters, I didn't know that they were such a hot commodity, but I have heard of people stealing them from cars. Never school buses.
You know what I want to warn people about right now? Because I actually sent Bailey this article yesterday.
Oh, yes,
There's been a ton of break-ins in cars recently. My friend told me that his apartment building, he walked outside early one morning, there were like 5 car windows broken open. So I sent this article to Bailey and I was like, girl, I know you keep a lot of stuff in that car of yours. Please clean it out. You've already had your car broken into once, but there's been like over 100 in the last few days.
Is it just Northeast or is it the whole Minneapolis city?
No, it's actually like Golden Valley, Edina, St. Louis Park. Okay. It's not even like Minneapolis. It's actually different cities than that. So
yeah, I have heard that.
Be careful. Don't keep a bunch of stuff in your car that might be valuable.
I emptied out some of it.
Con cuidado.
I emptied out the majority of it.
Bailey's
car looks like somebody lives in there.
It does. It's me.
I live in my bras car. In there.
I do have bras in there. I got to get rid of those.
That is The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. War of the Roses starts right now, brought to you by OVO, LASIK, and Lens. A quick reminder before we start War of the Roses, the State Fair is now open. And I will be at the State Fair KDWB booth today from 11 until 1. Come by and say hi.
Catching a cheater one fake bouquet of roses at a time. War of the Roses starts right now on KDWB.
I'm not a judgy person, but I want to say this. I want to ask you guys whether you think this woman's story will come across as a little crazy or conniving. But it's definitely an interesting way to try to find out whether her boyfriend was seeing somebody else.
Okay.
And she got a really cool name, Carlin. Hi, Carlin.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, thanks for being on KWB with War of the Roses. You came to the right place. Tell me what happened. What's going on? Why are you here to find out about your boyfriend? What's up?
Okay, so basically, I was out of town for a week on work. I went to Baltimore. And I just had this really sneaking suspicion that my boyfriend would have someone over to the house while I was gone. Like, I can't explain it. It's just like a gut feeling, right? But I knew that if he did have someone over, that he would have to wash the sheets. So what I did.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. Bear with me here. Just go with me. So basically what I did was I took a picture of the inside of the Tide Pod bag so that I could see sort of like what state it was in and if it had been touched, right? And when I got back, sure enough, it's different. It's not the same at all. So I just want to know who he had over to my house to bang in my bed, right?
Okay. So are you done now? So you broke up and you said, get your stuff out of here. You're not seeing him anymore.
No, we already broke up. Like, we are totally over, right? Like, I kicked him out. He's like staying with his sister or something. I don't care. But I just want to know who was at my house.
Do you have any suspicion as to who it could have been?
No, I think he's shady. I think he has had 100 conversations going on the side, and it could be anyone.
100?
Someone I know.
Well, what made you, you were suspicious. You had an idea that he was going to have somebody over, but what led up to that?
He's like a shady dude, like I never fully trusted him, and I've just never been able to catch him in the act. So like nothing would feel more rewarding than just knowing that I was right.
Okay. So let's go back to the Tide Pods. Was that genius, or was that like a little bit evil or conniving?
Why wouldn't you just dump them all out, count them all, put them all back?
That's a better idea.
That's what I would have thought.
Genius, Bailey.
I've never done it.
I will give her credit. Women are sneaky, and that was like some next level logic. You should be on like a cop or something.
Yeah.
Like a detective. That was so smart.
You think about it. You'll open up the Tide Pods.
Mm-hmm.
You take a picture, and you gently set it back on the washing machine or the shelf or whatever. And you come back a week later, you look at it, compare the picture, you're going to notice if they've been shuffled around and he's reaching his gritty paw in there to pull one out.
It's like trying to get away with like a house party, and then your parents come home and they find the one beer can. And you're like, no.
Yes.
So it's same, but this one's about cheating instead.
My only thing is does he just not do laundry at all, though? Like, he couldn't have done a different load of laundry? I mean, I will say that
that's a good point, yeah.
Of course, trust your intuition. If you think that he's shady, and you know that. But I just feel like, I don't know, people do laundry a lot. You automatically have to assume that it's just the bed sheets.
Oh, no. Not only does he not do laundry ever, but I asked him, did he do the laundry? And he said no.
Yet, the Tide Pods were rearranged.
Yes, they were.
I'm just so impressed with you, Bailey, that you came up with count the Tide Pods.
Well, yeah, but sometimes they stick and sometimes they get kind of all over the place. So I understand taking a picture of them. I get it. Makes sense.
I'm going to give the guy the benefit, at least a little pat on the back for washing the sheets. Okay, because I think he deserves some credit for washing the sheets.
After he went and banged someone else?
100%, yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah,
wow, the bar is just so low. It's sad.
So, but you're done. You are not interested in finding out if he's cheating. You're convinced he's cheating. He didn't really resist too much, I think, when you kicked him out. You just want to know who the woman was that he had over. We'll try our best to find out next when we call him and set a trap for him, okay?
Thank you.
Part 2 of War of the Roses starts right now on 101.3 KDWB.
Catch you up a little bit. I guess that she was suspicious of him for different reasons. And so she goes out of town. I think it doesn't matter. She went to Baltimore, I think she said, for like a week. And she was like, I wonder if he's going to have some woman over to the house while I'm out of town.
She was suspicious.
So she set a trap in the laundry room. She looked in the bag of Tide Pods and she took a photo of how they were arranged in there. Mm-hmm. Carefully set it back up on the shelf and then came back home a week later, looked in the Tide Pod bag, and they had definitely been disheveled, handled. And so she's like, did you do laundry? No. Well, I know you did laundry. Who did you have over to wash the sheets? So right now we're going to call him and see if we can set a trap and say, who do you want to send roses to? Let's do it right now.
Greg, thanks for doing that with me today. So I do have a dozen roses to send out for saying thank you for doing that survey. What I'll need from you first is, who do you want to send those roses to?
I don't really need roses, honestly. Like, I just got out of a relationship. The last thing I need is roses.
Oh, I'm sorry about your breakup.
I'm not. I'm actually so happy I got out of that. She was crazy.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you deserve the roses then. You should just send them to yourself.
Yeah.
I could send them to you if you want.
That's not a bad idea. You know, I could use some roses.
Hey, you know what? Here's a funny little tidbit that you'll remember probably for the rest of the day. This is not a survey. We just wanted to find out who you might want to send roses to. And who is we? Well, it's KDWB and the Dave Ryan Show. That was Jenny, and my name's Dave. And we were put up to this as a little trap for you, Greg. Is funny, right? To see who you would send roses to, because your ex-girlfriend, Carlin, wanted to know who you were banging when she was in Baltimore. You remember you were banging somebody when she was in Baltimore, right?
What the what? Are you guys being serious right now?
Mm-hmm. We are.
Well, yeah, because it's kind of all a trap, and she just wanted to find out. I know that you're no longer a couple, but she was certain that you had somebody over to the house when she was in Baltimore. She just wanted to know who it was, and you didn't say. Do you want to say now who the girl was that you had over?
I'm not talking to you guys about anything. This is exactly why I'm happy I got out of the relationship. This is the crazy kind of shit that she would do all the time. So yeah,
see, there it is.
I don't.
There it is. There it is. There it is. Every time a woman does something and catches you cheating, she's crazy. That's all the proof I need right there.
You didn't catch me doing shit. All you did was you asked me about like laundry or Tide Pods. This is this is crazy. This is the definition of crazy. Making me go on the radio, trying to catch me into some. Well, I'm going to send roses to some imaginary person or whatever. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm just so happy that I am out of this, and I don't want to talk to you anymore. This is.
Don't worry, I'm happy that I'm out of this too. It's like a breath of fresh air. And one day, just mark my words, one day someone will catch you for the sneak and the cheat that you are.
Ooh.
And I will be laughing.
Nope.
I'm sure you will be with your roses, whatever.
Wow. Okay, the trap worked. Would you agree that if you are at the point where you're setting a trap to see if they're cheating, it's already too late? Like, if I was going to set a trap for Susan to see if she was cheating, it would already be too late.
Would you rather get to the level where you have to set a trap to find out, or would you rather be taken off guard? Like you walk in and someone's cheating, and you're like,
"Whoa!" I've never walked in, but I've absolutely found very clear evidence. # Julie and the shirt. You remember Julie and the shirt?
I don't.
Yes.
Oh, you never heard the story about Julie and the shirt?
I don't think so.
Okay, Julie, my ex. We were both sketchy, to be honest with you, but we were at Blockbuster one time, and she's wearing a red polo shirt. Okay, And so Blockbuster, there's rows and stacks of videos.
Yeah.
And she was leaning down, kneeling down to look at the videos on the bottom floor. And I saw the top of her shoulder of her shirt. And she had what I'll describe as gunk
on
the shoulder of her shirt.
Residue.
Well, I just call it gunk.
Got it.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. And I'm like, what is that? Huh? And she panicked. And by the way she panicked, I knew. And she's like, the gunk had dried on. So she was kind of brushing it off. And she's like, that's milk. And I'm like, that's
milk.
Please.
I thought you said it was pancake batter.
It was goop.
That makes even more sense.
I thought her lie was pancake
bird
batter.
poop,
No,
honestly.
I remember clearly. She said, that's milk. And I'm like,
Weird.
From you drinking milk and dribbling it onto your shoulder?
And then leaving it there?
Milk doesn't
I
dry
believe
that
her.
way. Pancake
I
batter would make
believe
more
her.
sense.
Julie was innocent.
Anyway.
Women protecting women.
She wasn't. I know enough about Julie to know that woman was guilty.
Yes. All right. So that is War of the Roses for this week on KDWB. Couple of text messages. I kind of like him. She is crazy. That is 100% crazy of her to do, but I strive to be this level of petty. I like that one. To be honest, I don't condone his behavior, but doing a War of the Roses after you've already broken up, girl, you got to move on.
To your question, you asked, is it too late? Yeah, she knew it was late. They broke up and everything. She just wanted to know who, which I guess for closure, maybe.
Yeah, clarity.
But, he still never found out. She still never found out who it was.
This text says you do not want to be caught off guard and walk in on it. Trust me, I've been there. It's one of the worst things in life because all that emotion hits you up at once.
I think that I've told this story before, but when you find out somebody is cheating, you go, aha, I knew it. Aha.
Eureka.
For about 10 seconds, and then your heart starts to break.
Yeah.
Then the pain sets in, but you feel triumphant for 10 seconds.
Gosh.
Until you realize what you just found out. War of the Roses on KDWB. We got Benson Boone tickets for you coming up at about 9:05. I know that's a ways away, but that's your best chance to win today is at 9:05. So if you can be here, be here. Beautiful day for the first day of the fair. I've already got friends posting on Facebook that they're out at the state fair already. So
somebody commented on our YouTube live, said, damn, was hoping you were at the fair. The KDWB booth is a ghost town.
Yeah. Well,
right now.
we will be out there. I'll be out there from 11 till 1. We don't do our show from the fair because we did it a couple of times and we learned that getting there that early, there wasn't a whole lot of people out there. So
I wonder if they at least have it playing over the little speakers. So if you're at the fair, text us. Let us know if the show's playing over the speakers.
As soon as the street team staff is there, they should be playing the station.
Okay.
So
But Dave will be there today, though, and Fallon and Colt. But Dave will be there, 11 to 1, hanging
11
out?
to 1. Well, the whole show will be there on Saturday from 10 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon with games and giveaways and prizes and special appearance from Jonah Ray. I'm going to call him in a minute and see what time he's going to be there because
he's probably home, here.
I'm thinking that he
That's
probably
true,
is. Yeah,
because I get nervous that you're going to call him and it's 6 a.m. in LA or something.
But I think he's also in Nashville now. I don't think he's in LA.
You did mention that.
Home is Nashville for him now.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh,
So we
and
can
he's been posting a lot on the Instagram
I
because
love
we
Nashville.
follow each other. So
We're going to call now.
I'm going to call him right now.
Live on the
Okay,
radio.
Bailey, he has a girlfriend.
yeah, well,
Just remember that. She's
has a
very
girlfriend
Well,
here.
talented.
Bailey's dating a Vikings player
that's
now.
true. I am.
Oh, yeah,
dating
we
a
got to get an
Vikings
update on that.
now.
Hello?
Did you hear that Bailey is dating a Vikings player now?
No way, actually?
She actually is. What's his name? Thayer?
Thayer. Yeah, his
Yeah.
name's Thayer.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Thank
Congrats,
you.
Bailey.
Thanks, Jonah.
Yeah. How are you, Jonah?
I'm doing great.
It
I'm
did-
really good.
It didn't sound like we woke you up. So are you in Nashville right now or are you back in Minneapolis?
Yeah. I'm in Nashville, but I'm flying to Minneapolis tomorrow because I have 2 shows this weekend at the fair.
What?
Hey.
What time? People are begging to know what time are you going to come by the KDWB booth on Saturday? We're wide open 10 until 3.
I'm planning on being there both days. I'm gonna be at the fair, so just tell me when and I'll come.
Jenny?
Perfect. Jonah, it's up to you, but I would say good crowd will have around noon. I think people kind of trickle in around that time. And then I'm going to be there 3 to 6 on Sunday. So if you're out there again, you can come hang out with me too on Sunday.
Okay, sounds good. I'll come both days, but let's plan on noon on Saturday. It'll be a little Jonah Ray, Dave Ryan show. Hey,
ask about the guitar.
Here's what. Now, I think you play guitar. Do you play guitar?
I don't, but my girlfriend does.
If she wants to bring the guitar, if you want to come up and do a little duo on stage.
Let's go.
Let's go.
We don't have a stage.
Yeah, you're right. We don't have the budget for a
chairs.
stage. We have a lawn chair you can stand on.
Yeah. We'll get 2 lawn chairs and we'll get after it. Sounds
perfect. Jonah,
Yay.
will see you at noon at the fair on Saturday. All
Wait,
right?
Jonah, where can
Saturday. I'll be there.
For people who are going to be out at the fair, though, where are you going to be performing and what time?
I'm going to be at, I know it's at 8 p.m. and I'm looking at the stage right. One sec. Let me pull it up.
Yeah,
I'm
take your
sorry.
time.
Is it the Line
I
Kugel
should know
stage?
this.
Oh, Leinenkugels.
I get it. There's so many stages at the state fair. There's like tiny little stages. There's the big ones. There's the Leinenkugel. There's the grandstand.
What's the one back by
Yes.
Lulu's?
Okay, I'm at the West End Market stage.
Oh, good one. Good one. Yeah.
That's a good one.
At 8 p.m. on Saturday and Sunday. And it's completely free with fair admission. So you're good to come.
I would 100% be there
So
on
fun.
Saturday. And the picture
Let's
they have,
go.
Jonah, the picture they have of you on the State Fair website is a great picture.
Oh, I got to look at
Really?
it now.
Yeah.
I haven't even
I
looked.
mean,
Oh, you're in like a white tank top?
you're looking
Ooh,
sultry.
I know what you're talking
All right.
about?
Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Love it.
Good to know.
Was that Bailey talking? I thought you're like, you have a guy now, right?
Oh, yeah, the Vikings player. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Settle
You're
down,
right. That's
Thayer,
right.
Thayer, yeah.
Yeah. I
Thayer,
forgot. I
yes,
forgot
okay.
about.
One for the
forgot about
holding
him.
hands at the fair.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, Jonah, we'll see you.
Well, I'll see you guys on Saturday.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Jonah Murray. Thanks, Jonah. See you soon.
Bye.
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 He's so cute.
You are both taken, Bailey.
I'm not taken yet. Not yet.
Okay. See you at the fair.
Jenny's been on Reddit.
So, you know, when you make bad decisions, you'll say something stupid before it, like life is short. So there's a thread on Reddit right now of people being like, aside from life is short, what other lines do you use before making bad decisions? My line is, do it for the plot. It's for the plot, baby. That's my line. But if you guys have one, I would love to hear yours. I'll read some of these in case you need some inspiration. I deserve this.
Okay, yeah, okay. Good.
Like, you're
Before you
gonna
do
go
a bunch
spend-
of shots, yeah.
Yeah, you're going to go spend a bunch of money. I deserve this. How about, it's fine. It'll all be fine. That's another one. It could all end tomorrow. Might as well jump off this cliff attached to a bungee. It could all end tomorrow. Why not? Hold my beer. Hold my beer is another good one. Money will always come back, but experiences
Oh, jeez.
are down.
That sounds like
I added
something
that
you would
part.
say.
No, I added that part. That is something I would
That is
say
something
because
to say.
I am all about experiences versus buying material things. Another one is, I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Oh, man, I do say that.
Oh, I like that one, yeah.
These are lines that you say before making bad decisions. Have you guys thought of one that you say?
Back in the day, I used to say YOLO a lot, unironically.
Yeah, that's on here.
Yeah,
for
you only
sure.
live once. So, but I would specifically say YOLO and then, I don't know, drink like 17 pina coladas.
Yeah.
YOLO, baby.
Yeah, YOLO's my go-to. When we went to go see a 9:30 showing of a movie on a school night like 2 days ago, I was just like, you know what? YOLO.
That's
What's
true.
gonna happen?
I will say, in those situations, I also say I can sleep when I'm dead. I'll say that
That's
a
another
lot.
one. That's
all
a
the
good
time.
one too.
Like,
Dave,
Fringe show, this goes until 11 p.m. I can sleep when I'm dead.
Dave, when you used to make bad decisions, now you're like a responsible adult. Boring. What would you say?
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, I love that.
would say, yeah.
You got to
Yep.
risk it for the biscuit.
Yep, I would say that one a lot. Yep.
A few more is, if I die, I die.
If I die, I die. If he dies, he
F
dies.
around and find out is a good one.
Nice.
It is what it is. These are quotes people say before making bad decisions.
Couple texts. One says, when in Rome.
Yes.
Mhm.
Or I love that one.
Or I've spent more on this than stupider things. Wait, more than this on stupider things. You right? Or it'll buff out.
This one is, we're all on a tiny rock floating in an infinite universe, so absolutely nothing matters that much.
Tony texts in saying, this is my Eras tour.
I love that. This person said, F it, we ball.
Oh, yes. That's one I say all the time, too.
Or if you're scared, go to church. Go hard or go home.
My middle name is Danger.
A couple more. Worst things have happened. Lots of do it for the plot ones. Tomorrow isn't promised. Bad decisions, make them now because, tomorrow it isn't promised.
True.
I'll
It
try
is very
anything
true.
twice.
Very true.
last one. All gas, no brakes, baby.
Oh, I think that one's cringe. I've heard people say it. I'm like, okay.
So there you go. Make
All
some
right.
bad decisions today. Use those lines before you do it.
Thank
That's
you, Jenny.
Jenny's Been on Red. It's brought to you by Mary and Jane.
Okay, you guys. I know we were just talking to Jonah Ray, but I am now dating a Vikings player. Yeah.
Now, how did this come about anyway?
So you know Taylor Swift? Are
Yeah.
you familiar?
Heard of her?
Yeah. Are you familiar with Travis Kelce, her boyfriend?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if she can do it, I was like, you know what? So can I. YOLO, as I would say. This is my Eras tour. Okay. And so I decided that I would pick out a Vikings player. I went through their roster. Did you know that there are 1 million people on the Vikings team? There's so many players on the
It's
Vikings
like 60
team.
now. They did cut the roster
Oh
tomorrow,
my gosh.
I think. yeah.
Well, we'll hope that the one who's my boyfriend is still on the team. I picked a final 4 of contenders, and then I decided to pick the one that was most age appropriate to me. I did send him a DM yesterday.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Okay, slid in the DMs. Shoot your shot, baby.
Which Viking? I want to look
I
him up.
picked Thayer Thomas.
Gotta
He
look
is
him up.
27.
Okay.
His Instagram is Thayer, Thayer Thomas.
That's not too young for you?
The number 1. Okay, well,
he's a good-looking guy.
Yeah, he's cute. He's 27, but the other ones were all 23 and 22.
Okay,
so
so
I
this was the
thought this
best.
one was a little bit more age appropriate for me. He has 17.7 thousand followers, and some of them have like 100 something. So I felt like, okay, this one's a little bit more attainable. And he is really cute, and that's why I chose this one. I chose him because he's cute and age appropriate. I sent him a message. He has not even seen it yet.
Oh, okay. Well, he probably will.
But he probably will.
Yeah.
And
When
when
did you
he-
send the DM?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Yesterday, like early evening.
So if you know Thayer Thomas, tell him to check his DMs, and he could be
Yeah.
listening on his way to training camp
He
right now.
probably is listening because KDWB is his favorite radio station. And someone did text in yesterday saying that I probably have a decent chance because I actually know someone who works with like the dance team of the Vikings. So I have like an in.
The dance team or the cheerleaders?
Sorry, I meant that. The
Okay,
cheerleaders,
yeah, the
like a
cheerleaders.
coach, a cheerleader, cheerleader
yeah.
person. Yeah. So, I mean, Thayer, if you're listening, also, I think it's pronounced Thayer, but like
No, it is.
Thayer Thomas.
yeah.
What if it's Tayer Thomas?
No, it's Thayer.
No.
Okay.
No, he is
I mean,
6 foot, 195 pounds. So he's lean and long. He's a wide receiver, so he's quick, fast, and strong.
okay. Is
Yeah.
that's what
He
wide
ru-
receivers are
He
like?
runs down the field and catches the ball.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
There's pictures of him jumping off of boats, so it looks like he can swim. So that's also a plus.
Could he
He can
Roadhouse
save
Bailey?
He's not quite big enough to roadhouse Bailey because Bailey is she's like she's
I have a wide
she-
center of gravity.
You have a wide center of gravity. Yeah, he would
Mhm.
probably hurt himself. He'd be on injured reserve. If he tried to roadhouse
Be like,
Bailey.
huh? Ow!
Professional athlete.
My hip.
He's Gil Roadhouse Bailey.
So anyway,
so it's going well.
yeah, it's going so well. We're actually going to go on a date to the Minnesota State Fair. We're going to go on Yield Mill. That's pretty much just like a
that's a makeout tunnel of love.
just like a dark ride tunnel of
Is
love.
it? Let me take
Bailey's
a note
gonna
of
get all
that.
handsy on the ye old mill.
Got to get handsy somewhere, and then after that, I'll probably get handsy on the big wheel, the Ferris wheel, and then we'll go on the giant slide and we'll hold hands down the giant.
Her hands are going to be so full of grease, though.
Grease.
From all the
That's
food.
true from all the food, and I'll just be like sliding right on.
hand.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, well, good luck with that. I hope he messages you back.
Yeah,
Thayer
we'll see.
Thomas.
We'll see. Thayer, reach out, buddy.
What's his uniform number?
89.
Okay, good. It's good that you know that. Now,
It's right here.
Okay.
I'm looking at it.
Okay, it's
So when
good.
he gives me a copy of one, because
Yeah.
do they get a lot? I don't know.
Well, they could
Probably
probably get
get
you
a
one.
spare.
And then I can
game
wear
worn
it to
one.
school. And then everyone will know that he's my boyfriend.
You'll wear it to school.
I love the world
I
we
can
live
wear
in.
it to school.
Bailey's world is like no other world that's out there. All right, it's time to switch gears, which we do repeatedly here on KDWB. You get bored with one segment, but 3 minutes later, we're moving on to something else. This time, we're doing Mind the Gap. Jenny?
Yes. So, Dave, I will start with you. These are questions from the boomer generation, so it's a little bit before your time. We'll start with this one. What actor starred as Brett Maverick on the TV show Maverick?
Oh, God. James Arness.
You're so close with the first name,
What is it?
but the last name is Garner.
James Garner.
James Garner.
Okay.
Yes.
That's a
All right.
horrible buzzer sound.
I can't find the original one. So
You said you liked that one.
Let me hear it again. Oh, that's vicious.
You definitely said it like a week ago.
You did. You were like, oh, that's a new one.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, Vaunt. Yes. What breakout roles for Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger, with breakout roles, sorry. This 1999 film was a teen version of The Taming of the Shrew.
The only thing I know Heath Ledger is in is The Dark Knight.
What?
This is such a classic chick flick.
Oh, that's not a chick flick.
Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger.
I'm going to go with my gut. Dark Knight.
No.
Chick flick.
Do you know, Dave? Julia Stiles and Heath Ledger?
Oh, God, no idea.
Oh,
Bailey.
it's 10 Things I Hate About You.
Exactly.
Nope.
I love you, baby.
Oh, that's where that comes from?
Yeah. Well, he sings it to her in the bleachers. All right, Dave, let's try this one. What designer relaunched her fashion house with bold new designs for women, including a tailored suit and two-tone shoes?
Oh, Milano Blahnik.
The way you pronounce that
Mayim
was
Bialik.
a drunk person trying to.
Bialik.
That's an actress.
Milano Blanc. I don't know fashion.
Michelle Obama.
Look at me. It's Michelle Obama. I shop at Kohl's and Target. I don't know fashion.
Back further than that. So, answer is
Ralph Lauren.
Coco Chanel.
Oh, of course.
Oh, of course. Now you know. All right, Vaunt.
Yes.
What was Phoebe looking at when she exclaimed, "My eyes, my eyes"?
Joey in a towel.
At least you knew the show that I was talking about.
Yeah, of course. You talk about Friends. I know it's not that answer, but
Dave, do you know?
I know.
Smelly cat.
No, that was just a performance in the coffee shop. What was she looking at?
Chandler and Monica kissing.
Yes.
Oh.
Chandler and Monica. My eyes.
All right, Dave.
Dave.
You weren't like the biggest.
I didn't really like Friends.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I just didn't watch it.
All right, Dave, what chunky cartridges were first introduced in 1964 and then used in cars in 1965?
What chunky cartridges?
That's the wording of it.
8-track tapes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Good job.
Gotcha.
I know. It was kind of a strange way to ask that, but okay. Vaughn, Justin, Jeff Timmons, and brothers Drew and Nick made up what boy band?
Justin, Jeffrey, Drew, and Nick. Right?
Justin, Jeff, Drew, and Nick.
That would be the Isley Brothers.
What?
Is it the Isley Brothers?
I think you're going too far back with that.
New Edition. No, I know New Edition.
Keep going.
Boys to Men.
Nope.
If I gave you the last name
Maroon
of the
5.
brothers, maybe it'll help you. Drew
Isley?
and Nick Lachey.
That doesn't help. I'm so young.
Really? You don't know what Nick Lachey was in?
I know he's on Love is Blind.
No.
He's the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
No.
No? Oh, you
There's
said it. Yeah, I got
4.
excited. It's In Sync.
All right, Dave, hit it.
98 Degrees.
Yes, that's correct.
I was looking for a clip of the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
And then they also did the True to Your Heart, You Must Be. Ooh, there you go.
I would not have guessed this, just letting you know.
Yeah.
Good song, though.
Definitely weren't as famous as NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. All right, Dave, what famous sign-off on the Huntley-Brinkley report became a catchphrase?
God, that's so far before my time.
I know, that's the point of this.
See ya. Good night, America. Good night, America. Final answer.
You're actually like kind of close by it. They use names in it. They say good night, blank, good night, blank.
Good night, Tom. Good night, Cheryl.
Good night. Do you know Bailey?
Jim Bob?
No.
Oh.
Good night, Chet. Good night, David. So I'm assuming those are the people who hosted it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
What's the one where they say like, good night, Jim Bob, good night?
That's the Waltons.
The Waltons.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, last one for Vaunt here. This comedian knew exactly how to tell if you might be a redneck. You might be a redneck.
Larry the Cable Guy?
God, what's his name? I got it.
What is it, Dave?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Yes.
Oh, I was close.
Correct.
If you're
my gosh.
If your working TV set sits on top of your non-working TV set, you might be a redneck. And I remembered that one because, bless you, Bailey.
Thank you.
I did grow up with a working TV set sitting on top of the non-working TV set. I was like, that's me.
I'm so mad. I was so close because they do like a show together, right? They're best friends. Jeff Foxworthy.
They were the same era.
And Label the Cable
I
Guy.
think there was like those two and maybe one or two other comedians that did do kind of a tour together because they were kind of like the redneck comedians of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, they definitely did some shows together. Well, there you go. That's Mind the Gap today. Good job, fellas.
Wow, you did it.
Can I share some news? If you're looking for our KDWB State Fair merch, because the fair starts today, you could see them on our Instagram at Dave Ryan Show.
Yes.
There's an assortment of beautiful items waiting for your purchase. And we're going to post a link it should be on KDWB.com. I'm going to post it on DaveRyanShow.com as well.
Okay, very cool. And on Saturday, if you buy a shirt, I will throw in a free copy of my book, Little Dave's Amazing Day.
So you're for sure doing that?
You got to, until they're gone. I'm going to buy. So if you buy a, what's our shirt say again? You're kind of hot. You buy a You're Kind of Hot shirt, you get a free copy, value of $24, I think.
Wow.
Of Little Dave's Amazing Day. Shout out Jordan, turning 18 years old today. Jordan, thanks for listening. You got to go get a tattoo. Go get a tattoo and go down to the casino because you're now legal to do it.
Yeah.
Buy some cigarettes, too, because you know what? Marlboro Reds are more delicious than you would imagine, Jordan. So make sure you go do that. State Fair this weekend. Jonah Ray is going to be out there with us. We're going to be there from 10 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon. We're going to do everything from a celebrity lookalike contest. We might do the husband calling contest because we stole this from the Iowa State Fair, where they stand on stage and they do the husband calling contest. So we might do that one. We're just basically going to hang out and say hi, and we'd love to meet you. It is my last State Fair with KDWB. I will not be at the KDWB booth again after this. So, unless they renew my contract.
Mm-hmm.
If they do, if they do renew my contract, then I'll be back next year.
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't, this is the last one.
Is this your way of pressuring people?
Pressuring people or pressuring
He's
iHeart?
definitely using psychology right now.
Manipulation. I like
manipulation.
To call it. Yes,
Nice.
Are we doing the kiss cam at the fair?
Yes, we are doing the Kiss Cam. Thanks for reminding me. I was going to go by Target and buy supplies last night because we want to have a frame that says Kiss Cam, and you'll hold it up and kiss, and we'll get all these couples kissing, and we'll make a big collage of it.
It'd be so cute. But then people will be like, who are you? And pull up pepper spray because you're going to send me to do it.
We'll all do it.
Oh, okay.
We can all do it. You're not just stuck with that. So anyway, lots of stuff going on at the fair. We'll see you there Saturday. I'll be there today from 11 until 1.
Know what this song is? How about this one? If you can figure it out, you'll see this guy.
Hey guys, it's Benson Boone.
It's Backflipped for Benson from the station hooking you up with the biggest shows in the summer of 2020 live.
101.3 KDWB, the Twin Cities #1 hit music station.
Listen all week to win.
This is amazing.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can win your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll, Maroon 5, Mariah Carey, Glorilla,
Diplo, and more.
16 artists, 2 nights, 1 stage.
Does iHeart know how to put on a show or what?
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
The iHeartRadio Music Festival. I love you.
Escape to poolside paradise at MGM Resorts in Las Vegas. Sip on a refreshing cocktail. Lounge in a luxury cabana. Earn on nonstop fun with MGM Rewards. Book a sizzling summer escape today. Visit MGMRewards.com for details.
An absolute gorgeous day to kick off the Minnesota State Fair today. Partly sunny with a high of 82. Tomorrow we're going to see some morning thunderstorms and then partly sunny the rest of the day, a high of 77.
This report is sponsored by the Minnesota Renaissance Festival. This year, the Magic's calling you like never before. Come celebrate the Minnesota Renaissance Festival's 54th anniversary. Now is your time to get discounted tickets. Find your magic at renaissancefest.com. Huzzah!
Go back to school deliciously with Whole Foods Market. Wake up with low-priced $3.65 by Whole Foods Market protein waffles and breakfast burritos. Prep lunch boxes quickly with $3.65 brand juice boxes, crackers, dried fruit, and more. And look for sales on no antibiotics ever ground beef and chicken breasts that make meal prep a breeze. Shop best-in-class finds for back to school at Whole Foods Market in-store and online.
For the fans.
For the world.
on August 23rd and 24th. The Netflix phenomenon, K-Pop Demon Hunters, is coming to theaters for one weekend only. Join the sing-along event. Seal the honeymoon with us. K-Pop Demon Hunters, a sing-along event in select theaters, August 23rd and 24th. Rated PG. Get tickets now at singkpopdemonhunters.com.
One call, that's all. It's Chris Lindahl, and that's my promise to you. When you call us about getting a guaranteed cash offer on a house, you take a huge step toward getting a fresh start in life. Make the call today at 763-401-SOLD or go to chrislindahl.com.
iHeart presents the Big Three Basketball Championship and 8th Annual All-Star Game. Miami 305's Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson taking on Montrezl Harrell and Dr. J's Chicago Triplets for the title. Plus Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, and more. CBS Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific.
This back-to-school season, spark your kids' creativity while saving at Crayola Experience at Mall of America. Now through September 30th, spend $50 or more in the Crayola store and get one free admission to Crayola Experience. You can stock up on your back-to-school must-haves from markers to lunchbox-ready creativity kits. Then step into a world where crayons melt into masterpieces, coloring pages come to life, and creativity runs wild. Check it out on Level 3 South at Mall of America. Buy tickets at CrayolaExperienceMN.com.
Listen live to KDWB on the free iHeartRadio app. Brought to you by
Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
My name is Arnold Bogarty, and prior to me enrolling in Rasmussen to become a nurse, I spent 16 years in the military, 12 in Special Forces as an Army Green Beret, and I was recommended to Rasmussen by a former student. She said she loved the culture. It was a family atmosphere. I went to visit the campus. The facilities were amazing. I knew before I left that that was the school that I was going to attend.
Rasmussen University, nursing programs from pre-licensure to doctoral, online and on campus. Programs vary by campus. Learn more at rasmussen.edu/Minnesota.
Let me ask you something. Is your money doing everything it can for you?
I don't know. How would I know?
Is it automatically saving for special events and keeping you posted on its progress? Like at Huntington Bank?
Oh, no.
Is it tracking your spending so you can make the best choices at the mall?
Nope.
Or setting limits on your teenager's debit card?
Definitely not.
Then it could certainly be doing more.
Yeah, sure sounds like it.
Let's get more from money. Switch to Huntington Bank. Welcome. Eligibility requirements apply. Some features may require enrollment.
We all know Goodwill. But did you know when you donate stuff to Goodwill, you help provide job training for people right here in your community? Goodwill. Donate stuff, create jobs. Find your nearest donation center at goodwill.org. A message from Goodwill and the Ad Council.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A pilot.
And step one is?
Asking mom to buy a plane?
Almost.
Big dreams start with clear vision. And at Pearl Vision, we help them see clearly as their dreams take shape. Schedule an eye exam at pearlvision.com. Get 40% off a second pair for you or your family. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating store for details.
Make back-to-school shopping a celebration. Saturday, August 23rd, Southdale Center is bringing the fun. See what's trending for students of every age with runway shows featuring elementary, middle, high school, and college students from area schools, showcasing stylish looks for the new school year. Plus, live DJ music, prizes, exclusive in-store events, and one-day-only shopping offers. Join us from 12 to 3 in Center Court. Rediscover back to school this Saturday at Southdale Center. Shop Southdale Center on August 23rd.
This Sunday, iHeart presents the Big Three Championship between the Miami 305 and the Chicago Triplets. This epic fight for the title pits Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson against Montrezl Harrell. In their regular season meeting, Montrezl exploded for 28 points and dominated the Chicago win. Can Beasley and crew win the rematch when it counts the most? The action starts with the Big Three's 8th Annual All-Star Game, featuring Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, Jordan Crawford, Jonathan Simmons, and more. The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific on CBS.
Join the M&M's Fun Club. From the 612 Injured, High Merle and Lammers Injury Law Traffic Center.
Good morning. We have delays on 94 westbound between Johnson Parkway and Hennepin-Lyndale. Eastbound 94 got a crash at Highway 610, blocking both shoulders and partially the entrance from 610. 94 also heavy eastbound between 169 and Highway 100. I'm Maria Arnold, and that's your latest total traffic.
This report is sponsored by Lowe's. This Labor Day at Lowe's, get up to 40% off select major appliances, plus get next day delivery on hundreds of appliances. Valid on eligible in-stock orders through 9/10/25. Selection varies by location. Order by 4 p.m. subject to product and driver availability. Fees based on purchase. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for more details.
Recently on an episode of the Fud Around and Find Out podcast with AZ Fudd, we were joined by Courtney Williams and Natisha Heidemann, the Stud Buds, for a conversation that goes from viral moments to downright chaos.
Courtney, you picked me up at All-Star. Do you remember that?
Stop it. I was picking people up, but I do remember picking you up, for sure. I picked you up in a different way, AZ, than I was picking the other baddies up. You feel me?
To hear this and more, open your free iHeartRadio app. Search Fud Around and Find Out with AZ Fudd and listen now.
I'll take 4 pork chops on a stick, please. Oh, and whatever these guys want. The Dave Ryan Show on KDWB.
We got somebody on the phone here. It's very interesting. Janae wants to bring up something that a lot of moms and dads probably have experienced. Hi, Janae. What's going on?
Hi. Yeah, good morning. So I have a kid's birthday party this weekend. So my daughter's friend is turning 4. And to be honest, I really think we need to normalize not bringing birthday presents for kids.
Why is that? Why take the joy out of their birthday? Why be such a fun killer?
I don't mean to be a fun killer. It's more of just, so I just got back from Target to get this present, and I got a cotton candy maker for this girl. I spent $43.99 on it. To be honest, she'll probably love it for a week, and then...
No, not even a week. No, she'll use it once. It'll be too complicated. Her mom will hate it. It's messy. It'll go in the back of the closet, and then they'll never touch it again.
So you agree, Dave, then? Why bother?
I do.
Really?
But I don't.
That happened that happened with my daughter, too, because she's gotten so many things that she will play with once, and then she's done with it. And it's just, I don't think it's about, I don't want to take away their joy or anything, but I don't think they care as much. They use it one time, and then it's in my closet, and I have to donate it or throw it away, 6 months later, a year later. I don't think they care as much about that.
I've been there. No, I totally know what you mean. My kids have had enough birthday parties that I remember Carson got a candy making factory, and he was probably 8 or so. It was a cool present. I did all the work. He sat there. The candy was awful. It was messy. And then we never touched it again.
Yeah.
But at the same time, they get that joy. I'm on the fence on this one because it's like part of you. What did you love about your birthday when you were a little kid? Do you want to have people come by and go, yeah, I made a donation to the World Wildlife Fund, and your kids, nobody wants that. No, they want a Play-Doh fun maker machine.
I think that's just part of, having kids or having a kid that has friends, because they have joy in playing with the toys, even if it's for 2 seconds. You know that going into it.
Yeah, but I think they care about their friends and the birthday games that they play, and like the Barbie cake that you get, and they'll blow out the candles. I don't know if they really care about the presents.
I think I think that we put a lot of emphasis so they learn to care about the presents.
They learn to.
But a fun birthday party. My Allison's daughters just had a joint birthday party at a place down in Egan, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's rainbow PlayStations. It's like slides and climbing walls and basketball hoops, and it was so cool. And the kids ran around for 2 hours. They all brought presents. They're all very kind. They all brought presents. Probably, it is like you said, the suitcase size shopping Target bag, gift bag, and it's got a $20 to $40 present in there. And I tell you talk about 2 girls that don't need any more toys.
Right.
Their living room, like every other parent, it is a dedicated playroom.
It's all toys. And that's my niece's whole house is pretty much all toys. And my dad's house is all toys for my niece. And I've been to birthday parties where they even forget to open presents because they're too busy doing all the other stuff.
Well, these girls didn't open their presents in front of the kids.
Right.
It's just too much time. It's just too much time, and kids are not good at that age. It's showing appreciation.
They'll open it and they'll go, aha, and then go to the next thing.
No, or some other little bratty girls opening the actual birthday kids' presents.
Yeah.
Happens to my niece every year.
Really? I remember one of my birthdays.
Story.
My friends blew out my candles and it destroyed me. It just destroyed me, like Jimmy Stone.
Relight them for you?
I don't remember, but I remember that little a-hole, Jimmy Stone, leaned over, and then my mom made the frosting on the cake, and it was the color of Crest toothpaste. And he said, it looks like toothpaste. And he wasn't wrong.
I think some of the pressure of buying toys I think it's alleviated, because when's the last time you've seen a toy commercial on TV? Kids aren't watching those necessarily anymore, but it still is, the thought that counts. Like, I'd be so devastated if I was this kid and I didn't have a gift to open.
We got a lot of text messages about this. Here's one that says no birthday gifts if there are more than 5 kids at the party. And Dollar Tree or dollar section at Target are the places to go if there are gifts.
Okay, yeah, like a little something that's
tiny.
not expensive, that if they don't play with it, it's no big loss. Dan is on the phone. What did you want to say about this?
A couple things. First thing, picking out the gift is super important to the kid going to the party. My kids are like, it takes them an hour in the aisles of Target. And then the second thing was, when my kids have parties, we put everything up in the closet and then slowly open them throughout the year. Otherwise, they just get opened and trashed and lost, whatever.
And forgotten. Yeah, I think it's really true and that's a decent idea. And I think a lot of parents are onto that one, to just let them open them like, hey, next Tuesday after school, if you eat your dinner or whatever, then we'll open up another present. Because I just don't think you want to give them all those toys all at once. We got a ton of text messages.
Of text messages.
Thanks, moms and dads.
Yes. Okay, so this text says, we do yes days for birthdays. We are building experiences instead of gifts. With family, we do dinner and dessert. And I feel like a yes day is like if your kid says, can we go to the zoo? You say yes.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And so you just do what your kid wants to do for the day and call it a yes day.
Okay.
My nieces and nephews have everything they want and need. So I just give them money as gifts now. Kids these days love money. Apparently.
Do they? Like a 4-year-old? Does a 4-year-old love money?
Love money, right. When kids are so little, opening the gifts is the joy, not the actual gifts. Small trinkets are fine, or recycled gifts from the gift giver's home is perfect. It's the opening that is the joy.
I think that's kind of true. When they're tearing open the little, little piggy bank that you got in the dollar spot over at Target.
Yeah. Yep. And then go, wow, and then just throw it on the ground.
Yep.
That's how they always do. Ask the kids to bring gifts for the animals at your local shelter, and then your kid can still open them and can feel great about going to donate it all.
Yeah.
Nah.
That's kind of boring. I'm glad we agree.
I'm glad you're honest. It's like, kind of boring.
Yeah. Have to be.
Well, okay, this is another one that's kind of about donating. We have our girls go through their toys for the birthday fairy to pick up and give to kids turning the age they turned last year. The birthday fairy replaces each toy with a balloon, and we fill their bedroom with balloons while they're sleeping the night before their birthday. And we'll do this on Christmas Eve as well for Santa to pick up when he brings their presents.
Aw, I don't think the birthday fairy ever visited me when I was little.
No.
Well, he wasn't coming to Fond du Lac.
That's true.
That's like, no thanks.
Scared.
I kind of like going back to the text about like building memories and like yes days. I think it's cool, but at a certain age, because 5 years old, I don't think I'm going to remember going to, Disney or something like that.
Well, you're right. You won't remember that. Like, we took our kids to Disney. They were 2 or 3 years old first time. They don't remember it, but we did.
Right.
True.
And they are definitely joyful. They go on the spinning teacups and they meet Goofy and Minnie Mouse. They don't remember it, but they're joyful.
Yeah.
And you remember it.
I
So
feel
that's
like
not a bad thing.
The idea of a yes day would really work if you're like turning 8 and up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You have to be a certain age.
Because like if you're 7, you're just going to have a good time doing whatever.
Somebody says, well, what's the point of a party if there's no gifts? Well, I think that's if you have a theme of a party, they all just play. I mean, if they're little kids, they all just love playing together.
Spending time with each other. That's the point of it. Because that's like what I said earlier is that I've been to a handful of birthday parties where they don't even open the gifts there.
Yeah, we didn't do that either.
So that wasn't the point of the party. It was to eat cake and be with your friends and then like play.
Get a bounce house.
Yeah, exactly.
You got room for a bounce house. Allison took her girls. I asked her where they took. I couldn't remember. It was last weekend. Mills House, MILZ house in Egan.
Ooh.
And it's all just a bunch of slides and swings and basketball hoops. And
Fun.
The kids loved it. 2 hours there was plenty, plenty. So just a suggestion. Or, just do something around the house. What do you think? People say, don't have them make a donation. Well, that's kind of boring. Here's a text message that says, my son is 6 right now, and I've always put no gifts necessary on all the invitations. I think that's great, but I would say no gifts, period. But then again, I don't know. They want gifts. It's part of childhood.
Personally, when I am invited to a kid's birthday party, I always get them bubble bath and then a bath toy.
Because they stink?
Yeah, because 1, they stink. 2, it's still a toy because they get a bath toy to play with in the bathtub. But it's also like, here's something you'll actually use, and it will make bath time like a game. It'll make it fun because now there's bubbles in your bath.
Kids love bubble baths.
Right.
I love bubble baths.
Like, here's a Barbie, and here's like one that you can throw into this box with all the other things. Like, I don't know, I try to get something practical. Oh, that's just me.
Bunch of text messages about this one. It's so interesting. I always give movie theater gift cards, which I think is great.
Oh, that's nice because then it's an outing.
Yeah. Giving gifts at a birthday party is also a great way to teach your kids the joy of giving. I'll put a caveat on that one. It's never really the kids unless you take them into Target and let them pick something out. It's usually mom swings by or orders something on Amazon. They put it in the bag. They put the tissue paper on top. And then the kid doesn't even really know about it, except we got you a present.
Yeah.
So,
This text says invites can say no presents, just your presence.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Another one says, I hate feeling obligated to go to my friends' kids' birthday parties. We all have kids now. I don't want to spend half the weekends in the year at kids' birthdays. I love your kid. Please don't invite me to the party. In return, I didn't invite my friends to my kids' birthday parties. Only family, or we do a yes day. That is true. Now, Allison never complains about much at all. But she, every week, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, we got 2 birthday parties on Saturday and 1 on Sunday. Oh, wow. But she loves it because she just, she loves moving in those circles and, talking to other moms and dads.
Yeah, exactly. You get to connect.
All right, we'll be back in a second for You Can't Make This Stuff Up on KDWB. This is a little bit spicy, but there is a new love-in position called hamstering. And apparently it's dangerous. And we'll tell you all about it. Coming up next on You Can't Make This Stuff Up.
Our iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One, is coming back to Las Vegas.
T-Mobile Arena.
September 19th and 20th.
Streaming live only on Hulu. And you can win your way to be there for a weekend full of superstar performances.
Featuring
Tate McRae, Ed Sheeran, Lil Wayne, Jelly Roll,
and more.
Tickets are on sale now at AXS.com. And keep listening for the next chance to win your way there.
Nothing beats a sweet moment of sharing M&M's peanut. Except maybe sharing M&M's peanut between beats of music performed live. M&M's Peanut is giving away a trip for 2 to the iHeartRadio Music Festival this September in Las Vegas. Turn that peanutty crunch into a rocket experience. Enter for your chance to win at iHeart.com/MMS. M&M's, it's more fun together. Available at your local retailer. Terms and conditions apply.
If you're heading to the Minnesota State Fair today, it's going to be pretty nice, a little hot, partly sunny, a high of 83. And then tomorrow we're going to see some morning thunderstorms, partly cloudy the rest of the day, a high of 77.
This report is sponsored by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
At Valvoline Instant Oil Change, we're all about keeping you on the road to summer fun, to rides, to the beach, even to faraway places.
Are we there yet?
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Summer drives start here.
Oh, boy. Hey, it's Jenny, and that's exactly what I said when my AC didn't turn on earlier this summer. But then I called Oh Boy's Plumbing, Heating, and Air, and oh boy, did they deliver. Locally owned, family operated, and always on time, Oh Boy's handles it all. Heating and cooling, plumbing, and drains. No gimmicks, just honest work from folks who live right here in our community. So next time something goes wrong, say it with me. Oh boy. Then call the pros at Oh Boys. Visit callohboys.com.
Hi, welcome to IKEA. Hi, I'm in a whirlwind of college prep. Gotcha. We've got affordable solutions to create the perfect college living space. Great. And visit our website to see how verified college students with an IKEA family account can receive a one-time use 15% off coupon. Nice. You guys think of everything. Pretty much. Offer ends 9/30/25. Valid ID required. Discount applied proportionally across items purchased as shown on receipt. See IKEA-USA.com/ready-for-college for complete terms.
This Sunday, iHeart presents the Big Three Championship between the Miami 305 and the Chicago Triplets in the most physical, fierce, and competitive basketball league in the world. This epic fight for the Big Three Championship title pits two-time MVP Michael Beasley and Big Three Fourth Man of the Year Lance Stevenson against trash-talking Rookie of the Year Montrezl Harrell. In their regular season meeting, Montrezl exploded for 28 points and dominated for the Chicago win. Can Beasley and crew win the rematch and triumph when it counts the most? The action starts with the Big Three's 8th annual All-Star Game, featuring Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, Jordan Crawford, Jonathan Simmons, Glenn Rice Jr., Frank Nitti, Earl Clark, Deshaun Stevens, Corey Brewer, and more. No phoning it in the Big Three. This is an All-Star Game where the stars show up to battle. The 2025 Big Three Championship and annual All-Star Game. The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific on CBS.
Yay!
within reach, local and personal. Minnesota Virtual Schools provide the flexibility and support you need to succeed. With more than 2 decades of experience with online learning for grades K through 12, our exceptional teachers offer personal support to make school work for you. Tuition is free and computers are provided. If you need flexibility for work or sports, Minnesota Virtual Schools provides anywhere, anytime online learning just for you. We do online better. mnvirtual.org. That's mnvirtual.org.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter? Right? And the best part? They accept Discover. Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer. Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times. Right. So we shouldn't get the parachute pants? These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2025 Nielsen report.
Oh, we love our pets, and August is Pet Appreciation Month. You can show your pet and your carpet some love. Get 3 rooms of carpet clean from Zero Res, starting at just $119, plus a free hallway and $75 off air duct cleaning, too. Book online, ZeroResMinnesota.com.
Listen live to KDWB on the free iHeartRadio app. Brought to you by
Top Dog Law. Call them for any accident, big or small. Go to topdoglaw.com. That's topdoglaw.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Morning people wake up for peace and quiet. McDonald's breakfast people, we wake up for the sweet rush of getting that warm, delicious breakfast right before it ends. Now get a fluffy egg, 2 slices of cheese, plus your choice of a steak patty, bacon, or sausage, all on a toasted bagel for just $4 only in the app. Offer valid once per day until 9/7 at participating McDonald's. Must opt into rewards. Bye.
Dave's 20-something original bangs from 13 original colonies. He courted them, kissed them, and now we'll name them one by one, including some he impregnated. There was Christy, April, Kathy, and Candy. She burned down a daycare. Joan and Cricket, yes, her name is Cricket. Debbie and another Debbie. Julie, yes, that Julie, but there was also another Julie. Kim and Kelly, another Kathy, was a hooker in Vegas. Linda, Mary, Vicky had a mohawk. Melanie, Melissa, Stephanie, Nancy sold ashtrays at state fairs. Tammy cheated on him with an Air Force cadet and a woman. Vanessa smelled bad, and we can't forget Patty.
IKEA meatballs. Once again, IKEA meatballs.
The Swedish meatballs?
They're finally selling a meatball tray. They're going to offer an item to hold the world-famous meatballs. It is a 12-piece Gustav Westman collection. Launching September 9th. It looks like a chunky blue serving dish that will only hold meatballs in a row, in a long row of 11 delicious IKEA meatballs. They say in Sweden, meatballs mean Christmas, and this plate is on its way to honoring that tradition. The design is simple, lining up the meatballs so each one is visible, like they're sitting on little thrones.
I've only been to IKEA one time in my life. It was the day after I moved here, and didn't go to get the food. So am I missing out?
See, I've only been to IKEA once as well, and it was only to get these meatballs, and they were out.
Are you serious?
Bailey didn't even go to shop.
I didn't even go in the store.
They were out?
They didn't have any. It was dumb. I had to get chicken like an idiot.
I'm sorry,
You could have gotten a hot dog.
Oh, maybe I got a hot dog.
I was gonna
Actually,
say
you're
that's
right.
their like next famous
I got
thing.
a hot dog because it had them little like crispy onions on top.
Never been in a Costco, or never been in an IKEA. I just feel no need
Oh
to.
my gosh, you had a bunch of kids that went to college. You never got IKEA furniture for them?
Maybe they did. I didn't.
Oh.
All right, bananas are also on the brink, you guys. Climate change is affecting everything now. It's coming for your bananas. They say that rising temps, rainfall, and plant disease are putting bananas at serious risk. They are the world's most consumed fruit. But places like Latin America and the Caribbean, which supply 80% of bananas to the world, could lose 60% of their suitable farmland in the next 60 years if climate trends continue. Is having a big effect on economy as well. There's millions of workers who work in the banana industry. And so higher prices on bananas. And a matter of fact, they've already... What are eggs now? Did eggs go back down?
They are a little bit lower. They're still pricier than they used to be, but they're a little bit better. I think I bought an 18-pack for this girls' weekend we just had, and I think it was $5.99. So that's definitely more than it used to be, but it wasn't too bad.
Okay. All right, because they were like $12 a dozen for a while or something crazy, weren't they?
It was expensive.
If you want a date, take a hike. Meeting people in real life is back, and hiking clubs are the latest answer to the dating app fatigue. Bailey, you hike or walk
I walk a
every
lot.
day.
Yeah.
You just go on a dirt path instead of a concrete path, and you're hiking.
I guess maybe I'll look up hiking clubs. I just like the thing with hiking. I've seen people say there's outdoorsy people and there's outsidey people. I'm an outsidey person because I like being outside.
But you don't want to camp and get bit by mosquitoes.
Yeah, I don't need to go like rock climbing or skiing or something. Those are outdoorsy people.
That's a good difference.
Yeah.
I feel like most hiking in Minnesota is pretty much just
Outsidey.
walking.
Yeah.
It's not really like, I'm not saying it's not true hiking. It's still hiking. But for the most part, most trails are decently easy, especially the state parks along like the North Shore.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, if you go
easy.
to, what's the one that I hiked with the Boy Scouts, Superior Hiking Trail?
Yeah.
It's a strenuous one.
That stretches from like Duluth to Canada.
I mean, it
I
sounds
think it does,
fun, but if that was the only hiking I would do, then I'd be like, oh gosh, I just want to be walking
Well,
happily.
they say there's a lot to love about hiking besides the appeal in getting to know somebody while exploring the great outdoors. It's inexpensive, and it's great for your wallet, and it's good for you. A great way to boost your physical and mental health, because we all know we need to get outside a little bit more often. If you spent one less segment of your day scrolling and one little segment of your day outside, just walking down to the park and back, there are trails everywhere in Minnesota.
Yeah.
I mean, we're really lucky we live in a state that's got beautiful trails everywhere.
Literally just on meetup.com, Twin Cities Hiking Meetup has 20,000 members. That's
Wow.
That's a lot.
20,000.
20,000 members. And there's so many that you can just jump on whenever you
I'm
want.
shocked that they say hiking clubs are the new thing because I guess it's probably a little bit more inclusive, but running clubs are huge right now.
Yeah,
I have so many friends. I have two people that I know that I think started the North Loop Running Club that they meet on Thursday nights, I believe. But then there's like ones in Northeast and like just all these fitness groups where people, you don't have to pay a membership. You just meet up with a group of people and you run.
Cost for it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think those are also huge things. But if you're not a runner, there's also a lot of walking clubs too that have started to take place.
See, my thing would be I would go to a walking club to meet somebody, and then everybody in the walking club is like 67 years old and use little sticks.
No, that's not it at all. But I will say that the ones that I know of are all like 23-year-old girls.
Yeah.
They're like younger girls that are kind of like getting together and they get their coffee and then they all go for a walk around like Stone Arch or something. But those are options. Bailey, you could start one yourself that's like the 30-year-old.
Yes, dorky 30-year-old walking club.
Yeah.
Join me now.
Katie Kapp will show up.
She will. She's the greatest.
That is, you can't make this stuff up on KDWB. 30 minutes or less away from Benson Boone tickets. Hang out for that. If you've heard me talk about it, you're probably tired of me talking about it. But if you're brand new to the show this morning, I'll be at the State Fair later on today from 11 until 1, first day of the State Fair. The entire morning show is there from 10 on Saturday until 3 on Saturday. 5 glorious hours of, I was going to say sweat, but it's not really going to be
It's
sweaty.
going to be like 70 as a high on Saturday.
God
I am
bless.
so hyped,
God
you guys.
bless.
That's like the perfect State Fair weather.
All right, we'll see you there at the State Fair. And Dave's Dirt is coming up next on KDWB.
From Hollywood's biggest celebrities to the latest gossip at Channel 4, it's Dave's Dirt on KDWB.
We've got it all. The Menendez brothers are in the dirt today because yesterday was the anniversary of the murder in 1989. They both were sentenced to life, but Eric goes first today for a parole hearing. He'll spend the entire morning being interviewed by the parole board. Then his brother Lyle is tomorrow, and they will take days, if not weeks, to decide. The family members, they really want him out. They're basically saying, hey, it's time for them to get out. They're not a danger to anybody. Yes, it was horrific and horrible and everything that they did, but they're not a danger to society, and they've already served 35, 36 years.
Mm-hmm. That is, wow, that's a long time. I didn't realize they'd been in there that long, but I guess, yeah, they did it when they were what?
Like 18 and 21.
Yeah. Wow, wow.
Yep.
Right. So Pumpkin Spice is back at Caribou today, just so you know. And I was wondering, because I do like Starbucks as well, they're going to be bringing that back on Tuesday. So if you want your Pumpkin Spice today, you can go to Caribou, but Starbucks will be starting that on Tuesday. And Bailey actually just mentioned recently on the Minnesota Goodbye that her favorite Pumpkin Spice drink is at
Holiday Station
Yes,
stores.
it is. Holiday Station stores. Wow. Now, I don't know if they have it there quite yet, but just keep that in mind for when you need some coffee and some fuel. You can go to Holiday. But also, we got to talk about the Backstreet Boys and their crazy residency that's turning into a Taylor Swift vibe of ticket prices.
Wow.
Because my sister tried to get tickets to the new dates that were released in December and January, couldn't get in. Then they released 7 more dates in February, was $16,000 in line for that, couldn't get those. And then she said that tickets are at like $1,000 at the cheapest now.
That's
so I don't know if
wild.
those are resale or not, but I think she was. Regardless, it's such a bummer because there were lots of tickets you could buy for the summer dates.
Yeah.
And now it's become so big.
Little fun fact, because when the Backstreet Boys were new and big, I heard an interview that said, well, you're boys now. I mean, what's going to happen when you're not boys and you're like 42 years old? And, what are you going to do then? Still call yourself the Backstreet Boys? And one of them had a really interesting answer. He said, well, we kind of hope to be like the Beach Boys and still tour and do like a show of our best of and our classics and some new. And everybody laughed at them like, nobody's going to care about you guys in 20 or 30 years. Mm-hmm. They're the hottest ticket in Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Literally.
They totally predicted the future and got exactly what they hoped for.
I kind of wonder if they would be just as hot if they weren't in the Sphere. I feel like yes.
You're right. Yes. If they were playing T-Mobile Arena, it would not be. It's an arena, but the Sphere is an experience.
Experience.
I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Trademark that.
Jamie Lee Curtis broke the internet over the weekend. She posted a TikTok promoting Freakier Friday, and she wore a top that was like off the shoulder and really showed off her ginormous bosom. And she said after a few days of reflection, she'd like everyone to know she's happy that you're digging what she's putting out there, because she got a lot of reaction to this TikTok. And the top that she wore, it's not like revealing, but for someone like Jamie Lee Curtis, who I don't know, how old is she? In her 60s?
Something.
Yeah, 60s or 70s. I mean, she looks great, and it is like far off of her shoulder. So you really do see like her entire bare shoulder and her top boob area.
She's 66.
Cleavage.
Now I'm looking to see this photo.
Are you looking at it, Vaughn?
No,
he's
she
saying
said 66.
He does this every time we say an age that's over 22. Which, by the way, you're getting old now, boy.
I am getting
Aren't you
old.
like 24 now?
Next year, you round to 30 for me.
Oh, my goodness.
There's a Pee Wee Herman lookalike contest happening in Coney Island this weekend. Not only to celebrate the late Paul Reubens, who was a legend, but they're also celebrating the 40th anniversary of Pee Wee's Big Adventure, which I think is cool. And if you've never seen Pee Wee, it's the gray suit. He's got the white shirt and the red bow tie, kind of like slicked down hair. And he dances to tequila.
Well, that's not bad. That's
right.
actually a pretty good
I
impression.
was kind of nervous to do it just now.
No, that was actually pretty good. I wasn't like a huge Pee Wee fan, but I mean, I of course knew of him, and I watched his documentary,
Pee Wee as himself.
Pee Wee as himself, and it was really, really interesting how he became Pee Wee. He didn't even really have his own identity anymore because and a lot of people didn't realize that it was an actor playing a character. He was just like a regular dude without his outfit on. Yeah. And it's really good. And it's kind of sad. And then, he got caught doing something that in today's standards would not have ruined his career. But back then it totally ruined his career, ruined his life. Basically he never went back to normal after that. But people still love him because we became very forgiving of what he did. I think he exposed himself in an adult theater. And I don't think he did it to another person. I think he just had his pants down in an adult theater, and he got arrested for that, and it ruined his life. So very sad, very interesting.
So if you're interested, Paris Hilton is doing a new animated children's program called Paris and Pups, and there's a cool KDWB tie to this that I want to talk about. So Raven used to work on our night shift here at KDWB, and she does voiceover work now. So if you see the little trailer for this new animated program, it's actually her voice narrating it.
Do we have a clip of it?
I mean, I was just going to pull up Raven real quick because she had shared it on her Instagram, but the show actually looks really cute. It's aimed for kindergarten to third grade or I don't know what K through 3 means.
Yeah,
does that mean
kindergarten through 3.
Okay,
Yeah.
I assumed. So that comes out on September 23rd, the first 4 episodes. But here, I'll just play it quick.
I have it for you.
Oh, you got it?
Oh,
okay.
good.
It's here! Wow!
Meet Paris Star.
Everyone calls me Star because I sparkle like a star. I starkle.
And her pups.
Diamond.
Baby.
That's her voice. Yeah.
Livington. Mugsy. And Bijou.
I can help you, Star. I love you pups so much.
Inspiring everyone to embrace their inner star.
Okay, here goes.
That is so cool because Raven has one of those voices that she sounds like, if not normally, but if she wants to sound like a child, she can.
Mm-hmm.
But that is amazing because a lot of people go off to LA to be famous and do voiceover work. friend of mine went to LA and he did one Budweiser commercial and then that was it. He's like, I made it. I did a Budweiser commercial and then that was it. There was nothing more. And then Raven is like, man, when you think of those cartoon characters, there's somebody sitting in a studio that has to do the voice for everybody.
Yeah. Is that a sizable role?
It is actually. I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, she does like table reads and stuff like that, like very LA things that I don't fully understand. And I get this information from Tina and Fallon, who are much closer with her. But I always am like hyping her up and like messaging her when I see her do stuff like that because she had shared that trailer. But yeah, honestly, if I had a kid that was in that age range, I would. The show looks really cute. It really does.
Yeah.
Oh, Paris Hilton. It's funny because you get people who start a makeup line, a perfume line, and Paris Hilton's like kids TV show.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. Kirsten Dunst, we remember her. She's an actress who was in like a lot of the Spider-Man movies. She says she wants to be in Minecraft 2 so that she can make a movie where she doesn't lose money. Because a lot of the movies she's been doing recently are not big blockbusters.
Aww, that makes me so sad for her.
I know. So she's like, I'd like to be in it so I don't lose any money. But also she has 2 sons that are 7 and 4. And she said they loved the first one so much. And it would be so cool to be in a sequel to show off how cool their mom is.
She's been in like very big movies, mind you, because she was in Spider-Man and like Bring It On was probably like what I remember her the best from.
But when was the last one you saw?
You're right, because as I look right now, everything is about early 2000s that she was in.
Yeah, that's like really good and relevant.
Demi Lovato's been all over the dirt lately. She was on stage, I guess, and she did the notable line from Wicked that Cynthia Erivo kills. And I'm glad to see Demi doing well. She did not have like a good couple of years, so I hope that this is like her resurgence and she's doing better.
Yeah, she looks great.
I was watching a documentary. It's called Hollywood Demons, and it's so good. I found it on Hulu, and I think it's mostly where you can find it. But last night I watched the one about the Real Housewives. And I talked about it a little bit yesterday. It's so interesting. I didn't watch nor care about Real Housewives. I think I watched a couple of episodes. And they found out that when they did the first episode, it was really the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And it was boring because they picked normal people to do normal things. Then they realized that if they hired people with a criminal past, they would do riskier, more dangerous, interesting things. And you realize how awful. There was one woman, she was on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, which seems like a weird choice. And she ran some sort of fraudulent scheme where they would sell things to people, but then they would upsell, like, oh, Bailey, I'm going to sell you this thing. But, if you really want to do well, you'll buy the upgraded version. Oh, guess what? We got another upgraded version. And people would drain their credit cards and bank accounts. And I think she went to prison for it. Then they had the one where her husband was a fraudulent real estate investor, and she knew about it, but then he ended up killing himself.
Jeez.
Because they were about to arrest him or something. And then his business partner also killed himself.
My gosh.
So it's so, you talk about the Real Housewives, the real Housewives' lives.
Yeah.
Super scandalous.
Yeah.
So check it out. It's called Hollywood Demons on, I found it on Hulu. That's The Dirt, brought to you by 612 Injured, Heimer and Lammer's Injury Law. We'll be back in a second with you ready? Benson Boone tickets.
Hey.
Benson Boone tickets coming up when we come right back. So as soon as we're done taking this break, we're going to go right into Benson Boone. So don't leave, because you're not going to win if you leave. So stay here to win.
Summer's not over till you say so. You still got time to shine before school and all the fall craziness takes over again. All it takes is one visit to Sono Bello. It starts the moment you say yes to you. You've seen Sono Bello before and after images. You've heard from real people who never dreamed they'd see their ideal bodies again, much less in one visit. But that's what Sono Bello does. It's called micro laser fat removal, and it's the only way to permanently remove those stubborn fat and inches you've been trying to lose. Tummy, side, thighs, and arm fat, saggy, loose, jiggly skin, gone permanently. Sono Bello doctors are the absolute best, and it all happens in one comfortable visit. Hurry while summer savings are still on. And with easy, flexible payment plans, you can still look spectacular this summer and pay later. Appointments fill up fast, and you need to schedule yours before August 31st to save. Visit sonobello.com/summer. That's sonobello.com/summer.
With the iHeartRadio app, your favorite radio station fits right in your pocket. Live shows, news, sports, exclusive music channels, and voices that don't just go viral. They're the voices of your local community. Join the millions who already have it. iHeartRadio, the #1 app for radio.
This Sunday, iHeart presents the Big Three Championship between the Miami 305 and the Chicago Triplets. This epic fight for the title pits Michael Beasley and Lance Stevenson against Montrezl Harrell. In their regular season meeting, Montrezl exploded for 28 points and dominated the Chicago win. Can Beasley and crew win the rematch when it counts the most? The action starts with the Big Three's 8th annual All-Star Game, featuring Dwight Howard, Greg Monroe, Jordan Crawford, Jonathan Simmons, and more. The no-holds-barred action starts Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 Pacific on CBS.
Having insurance isn't the same as having State Farm. It's like needing a lawyer, but getting some guy who just watches courtroom dramas.
How does the defendant plead?
Guilty. Wait, what? Also, objection.
You object to what?
Erroneous.
Counsel, approach the bench.
Hey, can I get a whack at the gavel?
You wouldn't settle for just any lawyer, so don't settle for just any insurance. Get the real deal with State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A pilot.
And step 1 is?
Asking mom to buy a plane?
Almost.
Big dreams start with clear vision. And at Pearl Vision, we help them see clearly as their dreams take shape. Schedule an eye exam at pearlvision.com. Get 40% off a second pair for you or your family. Some restrictions and exclusions may apply. See participating store for details.
Why do I exercise at Snap Fitness? Good question. To feel stronger and more confident and more alive, honestly. They make it so easy to start, and they provide the motivation to keep you going. Visit snapfitness.com to join today. Snap Fitness, it's for the feeling.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just one cord and no technician.